Good morning, YouTube. This is Pepper coming at you with an update on the journey to a healthier me. Today is January 2nd, 2014. And I had another loss. Yay! I started my journey at 250. That was about a week before surgery, before I started my pre-op diet. It was my last visit with the surgeon. I weighed in on November 21st, 2013 at 247. And this morning, I weighed in at 218. A 2.7 pound loss, it's about 3 pounds. I'm so excited to see the teens. I haven't been here in a long time. So it's very, very good. Um, very, very excited. I, like I said, I haven't seen the teens in a long time, a few years. And I can't even believe, like 29 pounds since surgery on November 21st and 32 pounds since the week before that. So just, by the first of the year here, being around 30 pounds down already, it's absolutely crazy. I see my surgeon for my follow-up visit this week. So I'll be just a little shy of 7 weeks. And I also see my primary, who hasn't seen me since surgery. So I think he'll be pretty pleased. I know I am. So I'm very, very excited. This week was pretty non-eventful as far as new foods and things like that. I'm on solids for life now. That started the previous week. So it's really just kind of building those new habits, which the sleeve is making it tremendously easier on me because I definitely crave healthier foods. I don't have any junk food or anything like that in the house. Protein first, chicken. Kind of sick of the shrimp. I had gotten that a couple weeks ago, and it was a package, and so I'd make a few every couple days. I'm kind of sick of that already. Not a big seafood person. I also have some fish and stuff in the freezer. It doesn't really appeal to me. That freshwater stuff, like walleye, northern and stuff, that's good. Probably, from where I'm from, that comes out in me. And other than that, I have kind of laid off the shakes this week because I was kind of sick of them. You know, I know I need to at least get one of them in a day just so I'm hitting the protein because I'm just not quite getting there with just food right now because I just can't eat that much food. But I did lay off those a little this week just because I got tired of them. And, I have a variety of different ones. So it wasn't lack of variety. It was just kind of sick of them. So that will be my sort of mini goal is to get back on track with getting at least one protein shake in a day so that I'm hitting those numbers. I also want to get up a little bit more in my calories. At this stage of the game, I'm just not hungry, so sometimes I have to kind of remind myself to eat. And I don't want to get into the habit of grazing all day. So I want to kind of stick with the 3 meals and maybe a couple, just small snacks. Even though my surgeon really, in their literature and stuff, really kind of said no snacks, just 3 meals. It's just not going to happen because I can't get in enough at this point, or at this stage of the game, that I just can't get in enough calories. So I think, like I mentioned last week, I think if I can get my calories up a little bit, um, that'll keep the weight loss pretty steady. Although I'm super happy with 2 to 3 pounds a week right now because I took off a lot in those first couple weeks, which was good because that just got my excitement level to an all-time crazy high. So if I can from this point on do 2 to 3 pounds a week, I will be so happy, and my skin will probably be happier too. I don't think I'm going to have too much of a problem with the skin. My skin is pretty elastic, but I kind of have age working against me on that front because I can already tell um, just, like places like around my eyes, like I can see, now that the weight is coming off, I can kind of see the age lines, not necessarily, from the weight loss, but, now my face isn't as pudgy even already. So, I can kind of see the age lines a little bit more. Those aren't stretched out like they were when I was fatter. So I think that's going to be the most heartbreaking part of it is kind of seeing the age lines and stuff in different areas. But I'm not too concerned about that. I am just so elated to be getting this weight off. And this week when I go and see my primary physician, who I haven't seen since surgery, and have him take my blood pressure and stuff, I am so looking forward to getting off the blood pressure meds. The getting the weight off just in general for health reasons, wonderful, but number one on my list is to get off those blood pressure meds. That's a big health thing for me. And if it doesn't happen this time, I'm almost positive it will next time. So starting probably later today, I'll take my blood pressure a couple times a day and write those down, and just so I have a little mini record for him to see when I go in. Yeah, I think my surgeon is going to be happy too. I see him on Tuesday and then my primary on Thursday. So this last week, like I said, nothing really new on the food front. Just trying things out. It's just kind of getting down that how much of this can I have, and you want to make those healthy choices because you don't have a lot to work with. So you don't want to throw it away on frivolous food, on bad stuff. I really don't even have any bad stuff in my fridge or in my cupboards at this point of the game. I just kind of got rid of all that stuff as time went on, after surgery. So I really don't have any like temptations or anything at home. And I'm not even craving anything. I still can't even believe I don't even crave my pop. I can't believe I've gone this long without pop and not even miss it. I was definitely a pop junkie. I used to do the full strength stuff. Over the last couple of years, I've been doing the Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Mountain Dew. I drink that all day long, no problem. Not even missing it. So I'm very, very happy about that. Saves me a lot of money too. Drinking all that pop was expensive. But that was about it. New Year's and New Year's Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day aren't really a big thing for me anymore. I'm not a big drinker anymore or anything like that. So I didn't want to be out on the roads with people that were either. So it was pretty quiet this week on that front. I'm just looking forward in these next couple of weeks to, how my body is changing already. It's going to just be more and more each week. It's going to be exciting. Went out and bought some shoes the other day. Got away with not getting a wide already. So a little bit of fat coming off my feet already. That's kind of nice. I always had to get wide shoes. So I found some shoes that just are sort of naturally a little bit wider, but I didn't have to like dig through the pile to find the wide in those. So that was nice. And I was due for some new shoes. My other ones already were just kind of feeling a little, loose, a little sloshy when I walk. And so that's good. And I can't wait till they go down a little bit more. Back in the day, I mean, I've always had kind of biggish feet, but not like big like they are now, just from putting the weight on over the years. So that'll be nice to get into a smaller shoe size so I don't feel like, Bozo the Clown with the big floppy feet. So that'll be good. I haven't gone out and bought any clothes yet. I mentioned a couple videos ago that I did have some clothes that I hung on to as I was going up in sizes. I got rid of a lot, but I did hang on to some. So I think I'm okay there, especially in the tops right now. The bottoms or the slacks, I'm probably going to have to break down and get some this next week because They kind of look tacky. I wear slacks, so I usually black slacks. Everything's black for me, usually. But with black slacks, dressier slacks, work slacks, they look really tacky if they're baggy. So there's a couple I've already blown through I can't wear. They just look terrible. Um, there's a couple that are getting there, and I can kind of wear longer suit jackets or cardigans to kind of hide some of the bagginess up at the top. So I've kind of gotten away with some of those, but I think I'm going to have to break down and get a few new pairs of slacks either this week or next week, but that's okay. I know that I'll probably be a little bit more careful about what type of slacks, what kind of um, sizes I buy and things like that. Just because I know now they're going to have to um, get me through, just short periods of time. I will probably go to like the Salvation Army and stuff because I'm going to be taking some stuff there. Probably look through what they have, just for something a little cheaper to get me through. But that's about all that's going on. Like I said, with the food and stuff, I'm just on regular solid foods. I live in a pretty healthy life, which is crazy. It's just kind of coming naturally. Um, Even since surgery, I think I've only had one really naughty day, but that was, right around Christmas. I was out of town, and even that wasn't that naughty. But um, it's just really going very smoothly so far. Thank God. Um, Drink my water. I could probably get in a lot more water. Kind of people have been talking about New Year's resolutions, or some have gotten away from the word resolution and said goals. If I sort of have those mini things, like I said, with the shakes, I know I need to probably do those a little bit more, especially right now because I'm just not getting the protein from the foods, just because I'm not eating enough. But even though I drink water like all the time, I probably could do it a lot more because I find like when I walk away and start doing something, there's no reason I couldn't, remember to take my water with me so that I'm constantly drinking. And it's not really sipping anymore. I can do regular drinks. I can do a pretty good gulp. I can't do, consistent gulps, but I can drink pretty quickly, and I can get water in pretty fast now. I don't do bottled water very often. Just because it's there's no reason to spend the money on that. I do when I'm out and about or if I'm at work, just because it's a little bit more convenient. And then I just drink straight water. I do find that like at home, when I fill up with tap water, then I'll put the Dasani drops in it, which are really good. I do have some Crystal Light, but I'm not a big fan of the Crystal Light. They're almost too strong, or they're too sweet tasting to me. I don't know why, but I like the Dasani drops. Those are pretty good. So I do drink a lot of water, but I probably could be doing a little bit better with that. Other than that, everything's going well. There's some surgeries coming up in January. This whole November, December, January, it just seemed like a whole lot of people. But Michelle is coming up in January. I'm so happy for her. She's been waiting so long. I know she's excited, and I'm excited for her. And just so many people doing so well. Especially the last summer crowd. They're at their 6th month. There's a bunch of those folks. And they're doing so well. People are just taking out the pounds. Even, there were quite a few that were kind of stumbling over the holidays. They would kind of, I hate to say cheating, but kind of overdid it a little bit. But they were, on the up and up about it, kind of fessed up to it. And didn't seem like they were too derailed at all. So that's good. We're humans. We're going to have some weak moments. Like I said, I had that one, kind of naughty day, but because I'm not that far out, it wasn't like super naughty. things are going well. I'm happy. And I'm happy for the whole weight loss community. Everybody's doing so well. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Hopefully I can be of some help. I'm not that far out. I'm not certainly an expert at anything. Dealing with this process, it's all new and exciting for me every single day. So I'm more than willing to share any experiences I've had, any words of wisdom I might have at this point. So, don't be shy about asking questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. If you're on Facebook, my Facebook name is the same as it is here on YouTube. So if you want to seek me out, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm more than happy to add people. The only people that I end up adding and then taking out is if you're promoting something. I don't want those ads on my page. So other than that, hope everybody has a great week. Great way to start the new year, and I'll talk to you all soon.